is allowing them to replace the names on the back of their jerseys with a list of approved social messages. The players are not using the names of those who have died in police custody out of concern for offending those whose names were not used. So, Shannon, are you okay with this approved list of messages?
Skip, I'm okay with it. And I agree you have to have a list. You have to have some standard, Skip, because like Ja tweeted, you might get somebody to say F the police or forget 112
right,
or pigs, put pigs on the back of the jersey. And so, Skip, you know, I get what the NBA is trying to do. But for me, it's just another symbolic gesture, Skip. That's what that is. I mean, I don't really know how closer that gets us to our end goal. Because at the end of the day, Skip, it's all about advancing the ball. If we're running plays and we get negative yards or we're just getting back to the line of scrimmage, what have you done? If you shoot 50 shots and you don't make any of them, what have you done? Man, I took 50 shots, okay, but you didn't make anything. How much closer to our ultimate goal is this going to get? Skip is not. The NBA is, you know, they're trying. I believe they're trying, and you know, they've always, with the hoodies and I can breathe. I can't imagine. It'd be very interesting to see. Because for the longest time, you know, Skip, we had, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we had salute to the military. We had camouflage, Skip. I mean, but Skip, for me, this is empty gestures. I'm done with all that stuff.
Okay, I hear you. But I'm going to take it at face value. And my first thought when I read about this list of approved nicknames, or not nicknames, but slogans or messages, it hit me the wrong way because I thought the players still should have some freedom of creativity to try to express what they want to express and then get that approved or rejected.
Right.
Like you said, you can't go to F the police.
Right.
But the first problem was they didn't want names of victims because if you use some of the names and not all the names, that's not fair.
Right.
And you'd also have to go to the families maybe to get approval to use that victim's name in the first place.
Yes.
Okay, so I get no names of victims because it's a slippery slope. We just can't go there.
Because you got too many names. You ain't got enough players.
You don't have enough players. You don't have enough. Their backs aren't big enough.
Exactly.
Okay, so we get that. But I wanted some freedom of expression because they said, okay, here's your list, and you can choose a couple of these. You can have a first choice and a second choice. But they also said you don't have to wear a message on your back.
Right.
And if you don't wear a message on your back, you'll just have your name on the back. Well, now we got a kneeling controversy. Aha!
Took the word right. Yep.
Right?
That's it.
Well, that's no good.
Right.
Right? I thought they were all in unison about this, right?
Man.
You can't. Now we're on another slippery slope where some players, if they don't like any of these expressions, they don't want this message sent. But I don't like any of this.
I mean, because Skip, this is not like, Skip, you remember a couple of years ago, the NBA had a situation where they allow you to put your nickname on the back.
Yeah.
You know, had Jesus Shuttleworth, and you had the King, you had the Truth, and the Big Ticket and all that stuff. Okay, guys didn't have a nickname. Okay, fine. And then you had guys make, I'm like, who called you that? Ain't nobody ever called you that. But in this situation, Skip, you got your regular name on the back, so you ain't for no cause, huh? You don't want no change. Everything is good with you in America. Skip, that's what that's where we go, and Skip.
Well, it seems like now we got another kneeling type controversy on the horizon in the bubble.
I mean, some of this, Skip, I've never heard group economics. I mean, there's some things I've never heard, but like I said, I don't have a problem with it, Skip. But these are gestures. These are gestures.
No, I got that. But they're going to be prominent gestures, right?
If it lead to change. You know, Dr. King, Skip, I mean, you got to think about it, Skip. What we're asking for in 2020, Dr. King was asking for in the 50s and the 60s.
I got it.
The exact same thing. Skip, he said the police brutality, he spoke specifically about police brutality.
Obviously.
He spoke specifically about the wealth gap between the blacks and the whites in America, and it's growing.
Okay, but for what it's worth, the white community was mostly not listening to Dr. King. The white community is mostly listening right now. To what extent? To what extent will change actually come into being?
Check back with me on November 4th.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to see if they listening.
Yeah.
I'm going to see.
Okay.
All right, we're moving on. UFC 251 has a brand new main event. We're going to discuss that next.